we got to get on with the program though. So what we got next, Allison?
I got my
We-
sister.
That's what.
Next up is a lady that is so special to me. She has poured into me more than I deserve. But I'll say first, behind every successful man, there is an amazing woman. And Ashley Rowland is an amazing woman. She is the mother of 4 beautiful kids. And let me just tell you a little something about Ashley going into her kids. Now we are related, but we weren't connected for a long time until this business. We always knew each other, but we were never together. So I was at a meeting, the very first meeting that Jerry and I went to, and I was sitting beside Ashley. She said, "Come sit by me." And I sat by her, and I'm scared to death because I'm with all these people. And she's texting her kids. She's texting them Bible studies. She's texting them Bible verses. That meant so much to me. And she said, and I said, "Ashley, can you send those to me too?" She has been an inspiration. And I'm going to cry thinking about what she means to me. She is a businesswoman, even though she doesn't know it. She's been a housewife, a mother of 4 for 20 years, but she's always been the supporter of Todd. She's not been on the front lines, but she has. She's been there right there with him. I want to welcome Ashley Rowland, my dear, dear friend, and I love her so much. And I thank her for pouring into all of us, not just me, but she pours into everybody.
Thank you. Gosh, you made me cry. And then I look over, I see Brittany crying, and oh my gosh, wow. Mary Catherine, you did amazing. Great job. Like, seriously, I was like, oh my gosh, I got to follow her. Everybody today has been unbelievable. Like, great job, everybody. It's really been a powerful day. And I'm so honored and actually more impressed by how many people are still here. So now, you know, we're going to hopefully, you know, I know that they wanted me to kind of really go into how to pour into your business, into your team. But I'm going to kind of hit a little bit on where Mary Catherine was, but I also want to kind of hit and make sure you understand where you are this moment in time. So I'm going to kind of share my screen for a minute and hopefully get you excited about where you really are right now. Because we really are in exciting times. Why is it not letting me play? Well, sorry, you're just gonna have to see it that way. I'm on Todd's iPad and now it's not letting me, oh, there it is. There we go. All right, understanding where you are in this moment in time to actually go out and build a legacy business. Because if you're still here after this long of the day, you obviously are here for a legacy business. We all start, right? We've all been asked this question, and we've all asked this question. What do you want to be when you grow up? Right? And we all start our journey in life. Some of us have this journey. We know exactly what college we're going to. We know exactly what we want to do. We know exactly what job we want to go work and what company we were going to go work for. We're going to retire. Like, we've got it all mapped out for ourselves. Then there's some of us that kind of take the long way around, right? Through life. But no matter which path you take, nobody escapes this. From financial stress to family stress to work stress. And at any given point, you could have all 3 of those going on in your life. But at the end of the day, if you want something different, you have to do something different. And nobody ever grows up to do this. And nobody just like, you don't take a class in this. So everybody arrives here at different levels, different backgrounds and everything. But there has to be this paradigm shift. And what is that? I mean, Todd's talked about it many times, but I really never knew what that really meant. A major change in the worldview, concepts, and practices of how something works or is accomplished. So for thousands of years, man built ships of wood because they believed it was the only substance to float. Fact, they did not know anything could float if it was lighter than the water displaced. So just look how that evolved over time, right? But then men thought only birds could fly until 1903, right? Until the Wright brothers found flight. So it's easy to look back and see the paradigm shifts that's happened in our lifetime, but very few actually can see while they're actually in one. So let's just take a look at where you really are. Technology and our everyday habits. Just look how technology's evolved over just the last 40 years. I mean, look at that first Apple computer. And then now going to the iPad or iPhones, the watch. I mean, how technology really has made our life so much, quote, easier, right? Let's just look at the grocery store. I mean, right there in Memphis, Tennessee. And then how the grocery store even evolved. And now you could get your groceries and you could get clothing. So our shopping has evolved. So let's just look now at the trends that are happening. Whether the shopping trends buying directly from social platforms, this is not me making this up. Whether that means consumers finding deals through social media or sharing their shopping habits and finds with their friends, there is a definite shift taking place towards social commerce. E-commerce. In a study with over 11,500 participants across 16 countries, global market research companies found that 65% of consumers had shopped more online than the previous year. Now, listen, this is in the US, 92% of consumers have now made purchases online, including all generations from 18 to 65 and on up. We know that, right? How about the payment methods? Approximately 64% of consumers use 2.4 different payment methods. 18% of consumers use 5 payment methods and another 18% up to 7 different payment methods. So digital wallets are really coming about. I mean, from Apple Pay, Google Pay, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, amazing, right? And then the trends of just the health and wellness industry in 2004 is 1.8 trillion. The health and wellness industry. Now, direct sales. For those of y'all that have heard their broke brother-in-law, their best friend says it's a scam, it's one of those things, it's never going to work. We'll look at this stat. Not me making these numbers up. Global direct selling market accelerates towards 328 billion by 2030. Wow. Right? All right. When I say you're in the middle of a perfect storm, you're in the middle of the perfect storm. These 4 merging markets have really come together. The health and wellness industry, the technology, the home-based business world, that mobile transaction, the digital wallets, they've all come together for us right here. For less than $30, you have a global, international, online store. You've heard from the testimonials from earlier, from the Sticks and Bricks store versus their online store. Who made more money? Which one made more money for them this past year? All right. So are you recognizing now that you're in the middle of the paradigm shift that's happening right now? Listen, this place right now where you are isn't for everybody. It's not for everybody right now. It's for those that can stay, that are the strong, that can overcome, that you have to really dig deep and really want a difference in life. It goes back to your why, right? So now we're going to take that you realize where you're at in this moment in time, in the middle of this paradigm shift. And now we're going to really go create that, building that legacy business. So 80% of people have no goals. 16% have goals, but not written down. 3% have goals written, but they can't find them. 1% have goals written down and they look at them every single day. These aren't my stats. Professor Cole from Virginia Tech, this is his. So everybody's done a puzzle, right? You get the puzzle, you open it up, you dump out the puzzle pieces, and then what do you do with the top? You sit it right in front of you and you stare at it and you do that puzzle. And you stare at the top and you do the puzzle, right? That's a puzzle that you're going to put together and then most likely break it up and put it back in the box and put it on the shelf. But yet you sat there and stared at it intently until you finished the puzzle. Why would you not do that with your dreams and your goals? Why would you not? Is that not more important? Do we think that it's really not going to ever happen? It's just, kind of, oh yeah, it's great to talk about. No, it goes back to your mindset. It goes back to how bad do you really want it and actually going and achieving it, because we're just a vehicle. We're just a vehicle to go achieve those goals and those dreams that you wrote down. So most people don't want to be part of the process. They just want to be part of the outcome. They want to sign up and get rich. They don't want to be part of the process, what it takes to go build that legacy business. It doesn't work that way. We're not one of those things that you sign up and you get rich tomorrow. You still have to work, but the work is so different. So different. This is work. I've sat in my house all day. I've got to listen to amazing people that train on areas that I can't train on. Yet I still got to be with my family, got to be a part of my kids. I didn't have to get in a car, go sit in traffic. This is work. But the process is where you figure out who's worth being part of the outcome. Trust the process. So the heartbeat of your business, hear me on this, the heartbeat of your business. You can do this by two ways, sharing. One, by word of mouth. To me, that's old school way. We've got such a system that in 20 years of us being in this industry, we've never seen anything like it, of sharing on social media. And I showed you where the trends are going now on social media and people looking towards it and finding, shopping. So the heartbeat of your business is posting your customers and convert your customers to brand partners. It's the true heartbeat of your business. The heartbeat of your business, again, helping your new brand partner and build relationships. So there again, it goes back to relationships, what Mary Catherine was talking about, posting customers and converting the customers to brand partners. So now you're not just you're helping your new brand partner that you just converted. You're building a relationship with that new brand partner. And you're helping them do what? Same thing you did. Hosting, helping them with their customers, and helping them convert customers to brand partners. Next, what are you doing? Helping their new brand partners and build relationships with them. Do what? Hosting, helping them with their customers, and converting their customers to brand partners. Next, what are we doing? Now we're helping our team with their new brand partner and building the relationships with them. Hosting, customers, and converting their customers to brand partners. This never changes. You got to keep doing that and helping that new person, remembering what it's like when they, just like it was when you joined, never forget that feeling. And then helping and building that relationship with that new person and helping them lock arms and post and help them with their customers and help them convert their customers to brand partners. It's about really keeping it simple and yet duplicatable. So you've got to serve with your heart, not your emotions. Help the person grow and develop in a new way of doing something they're not used to doing. Remember, this is new for everybody. This is a new way of doing business. This is a new way of doing, building a business with an extra stream of income coming in behind it. So you really have to give some understanding, some grace, and bring them along. Then building that relationship with them, get to know everyone on a personal level and to find out their why. I mean, you heard Chris Dole talk about it. You heard Mary Catherine talk about it. Their why, I call it the real bedrock, the rock of your business. Because if you don't know why you're here, you're just going to flounder and eventually you're going to go away. So finding out their why and then helping them go achieve it. Like, because life's going to happen for everybody. And this is for most people, they're not full-time here. This is their side hustle, right? So finding that time to put into their side hustle or their part-time business, they've got to figure out why and what they want. Why are you willing to give up that extra time? After you've worked 8 hours, you've got homework with your kids, you've got dinner, you've got laundry. You've got to figure out why you're going to be willing to sit down for an hour here to dedicate towards your business. So it's really important to really find that out with your new brand partners. Get to know them, find out their why. So to me, it's really not rocket science. It's natural human activity that we already do it anyway. But why not put it into our business to get great rewards at the end? And then what people see you doing, they're going to duplicate. And now you're truly building out a really solid business that's duplicating out from underneath you. That's really going to give you that legacy business. If you sign up here and expect everybody to do all the work, it's not going to happen. You're not going to have that, you're not going to have a legacy business. It doesn't work that way. And to me, that's truly how you go out here and create something different in your life. Keep it simple, keep it duplicatable, because as we grow here in this industry, in your business, you learn a lot and you have a lot of aha moments. And so when that new brand partner comes in, you want to just kind of like tell them all everything at once, right? But you can't, because you're going to overwhelm them. So you got to kind of realize there's a time and a place for all of that. And learning that and growing and being a part of that, part of the process. It's you growing, it's them growing, and you're growing a business as well. So thank you, everybody. This has been a phenomenal day. It's been, I've learned a lot. I've learned, just being a part here, being with everybody so like-minded and really wanting something different in their life. It's been a truly great day.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ashley. And you're so right on what we have to do. And you nailed what we ask you to do. I mean, that's what you do. I took inspiration because that's something I need to work on every day too, because if you're not, and I see you do it, I mean, you're making those phone calls, you're doing that kind of stuff. And that's something that me and Allison, we tell each other, you know, "Oh, we got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better." So thank you for laying that out for us so much.